New at 6, you could be voting on whether to give Florida felons the right to vote. A group is close to getting the issue on next year's ballot. 4 in Your Corner's Michael Cadigan explaining how close this movement is to pulling this off.
Criminals hoping to get a second chance.
The idea that when the debt's paid, it's paid.
Neil Foles going door to door, hoping to give felons a voice. Florida permanently bans voting rights for people convicted of a felony.
People who are going to benefit in their own personal lives, or the fact that it can help create safer communities, or that it makes financial sense for the state.
Would we rather live in a society where there are no consequences for our actions?
Mike Chinopoulos is an attorney at Absolute Law in Fort Myers. He doesn't think taking away a convicted felon's right to vote is too harsh for a choice they ultimately made.
We focus a lot on the criminal's rights. What about the rights of that citizen that they took through their crime?
But Chinopoulos says grouping felons together might not be fair.
I will tell you that there are not one size fits all with respect to justice.
Right now, there's only one other way for a felon to cast a ballot.
There certainly can be extenuating circumstances where that punishment is seemingly too harsh. And that's the only way a felon can have his or her rights restored, is to get an actual pardon from the governor.
Relying on a governor's pardon is why Voles and so many others are racing around the state to get signatures.
This is a true blue all-American issue in which people from all walks of life are coming together and working together and moving the state forward.
Michael Cadigan, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
And the group says it still needs 60,000 more signatures before the deadline, which is on February 1st. But we want to know what you think about this. Should felons be allowed to vote in Florida once they complete their sentences, or do you think otherwise? Let us know when you call or text us at 206-FOX4, or you can email us at news@fox4now.com.
Could be a housing option for you here. Collier County commissioners are thinking about reviving the county's housing trust fund to make homes more affordable in Collier County. It's tough to afford one these days for a lot of folks in the middle class. The county spent the past year reviewing proposals that show more and more problems when it comes to finding affordable housing in Naples. Commissioners want to increase home development to keep the county's workforce from leaving the county altogether. Today, local leaders holding a special meeting to review a series of proposals. If a decision is made, 500 additional housing units could be created per year in Collier County. Governor Scott wants to help Florida teachers pay for their supplies. The governor's proposed budget includes $63 million for teachers. That would give them about an extra $100 to spend on supplies. The governor says it's been difficult for local school districts to keep teachers because their salaries are so low and then they have to pay for stuff. In 2013, the governor proposed a $2,500 pay raise for all teachers, but lawmakers put in some additional requirements for the teachers to actually get that money. A woman who was just 11 years old when she was forced to marry the man who raped her is now trying to change Florida law to prevent child